Tonight on the internet, we explore weird, wacky, and made up inventions. Welcome to Goodnight Internet, the internet show that's on tonight, talking about what's on the internet tonight. That worked, didn't it?
It did.
How are you doing, Aaron?
I'm good. Good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm feeling inventive today. I'm feeling like I could make some stuff up, be creative. When you were a kid, did you ever invent anything? Did you ever make something up?
Used to make up a lot of games.
Okay, what?
While everybody else was playing Kiss Chase, I was playing War of the Worlds.
Okay. Was that on your own with a tripod?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. There was a couple of us. There was 2 or 3 of us.
Okay. Well, you each one leg of the tripod.
Yeah. At times, yes.
Did you go? Ooh la, doodaloo, doodaloo?
No, because that would give you the fear. So I'll explain.
Point. Yeah, as we've talked about before.
Yeah, previously. Go on. You must have invented something. You seem like the sort of child who'd create some kind of weird
Thank you.
thing out of massive boredom.
I used to make up stories that were closely based on stories I'd actually read.
It's always good as a child. Yeah. Learn by mimicking.
I had a wrestling league for all my teddy bears.
Fair enough.
The winner of the wrestling league was a hedgehog in a tartan bodysuit called Hamish.
Nice.
Yeah, he was
Probably actually was in WWF/E at some point.
He was the Rowdy Roddy Piper of his generation.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a look at some inventions from the internet tonight. Ooh. Some of them are real and some of them are false.
Ooh.
Disembodied Jamie is the keeper of scores and the secret information, so he will be marking us as we go.
Okay.
And in the spirit of invention, the loser has to pop the 3 balloons behind me without using their hands. In an inventive manner.
Okay. I hate balloons being popped.
Really?
It really annoys me.
Okay.
I really hope I don't lose this so I can walk out of the room.
Don't lose. I already know how I'm going to do it, but I hope I don't have to because it seems painful. So these are inventions or proposed inventions, and we're going to have to decide whether we think they're real or whether we think that they're a load of made-up toss.
Cool.
Sound good?
Yes.
Okay, so number 1 is grass flip-flops. Flip-flops with a layer of fake grass on the top gives you the sensation of walking on grass everywhere. Sound good?
Sounds utterly pointless.
Walking on a nicely cut lawn is actually really nice because it's got a little bit of give and it's also, there's a lot going on.
It is, as long as there's nothing like hidden in the grass. So, having that permanently...
What, like heroin needles?
Yes. Yeah.
Tell where we're from, can't you?
Yeah. So I suppose,
Snakes.
having a layer of...
Snakes hide in grass.
They do.
Yeah.
Having a layer of grass might actually be quite pleasant. This might genuinely be useful for some people, but...
I assume it means on the top of the flip-flop and not on the top of the fastening over the flip-flop.
You could just look at some grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it would be the insole.
Okay. I was fishing for a clue there. Jamie didn't give anything away. Okay. Right. So, do you want to count us in?
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
You're both saying it's true?
We're both saying it's true, yeah.
It is true.
Yeah.
It's a real product.
It seems like the sort of stupid, pointless tats that something like Target or the shopping network would put on late at night.
Next one, then.
Okay.
Number 2 is diet water. Japanese beverage company Sapporo added specialised peptide bonds to their water and sells it under the name diet water. But in Japanese, presumably.
Not necessarily, actually. They do quite like their...
They do, yeah. They
name conventions in
they use
English.
Western words. What do we think of the idea of diet water?
I mean,
it's not got less calories, but if specialised peptide bonds help remove fat...
Yeah, I suppose it was...
bond somehow to make you feel fuller?
Or it's... It makes you...
Diuretic is peeing, isn't it?
Either. I thought.
It's a laxative that makes you poop.
Okay.
Yeah.
But diuretic would work as well, removing water weight.
Yeah.
So
I have weed out the wrong end before when I've been especially ill. So, you could be right. Okay, what do we think of diet water then? Are you gonna count us in?
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Okay, you've both gone false. And
Yes.
it's true.
Oh,
What?
Really?
Oh, Japan.
Is it Nestle has vitamin water?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
that's
Yeah,
the
which
same,
is,
but-
isn't it? Yeah.
Okay. Diet water. Have they explained how it's diet?
Specialized peptide bonds.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I should have
Yeah.
paid more attention. Okay.
Can't tell you more than that. It's
Okay. Number 3 then. Safer paper.
what?
Safer paper, but one word. Safer paper is a paper cut prevention device, a fine rubber tubing that is wrapped around the edge of paper, impeding the finger's direct contact with the sharp, nasty edges of the A4 bastard.
It must take more time to put on than just carefully nudging the top of the paper with your finger.
I genuinely think that trying to put this on is actually quite a dangerous thing because you don't normally play with the edge of the paper, but you'd be directly trying to work with it, wouldn't you? You'd be trying to
Slot it in.
It's really weird.
It's bizarre. It does sound like the sort of ridiculous thing that somebody would have invented, hoping that nobody would have thought of that whole process.
Yeah. So safer paper then, paper cut preventing paper.
3, 2, 1. Oh, and you're both correct. It's false.
Did you make this up?
No, all of these are from the internet. Some of them are concepts, but
Okay.
have never been turned into a product.
Okay, cool.
Other ones are actually ones that are current products.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, number 4 then, the iPotty. A potty for infants with an iPad dock to keep your little one entertained while they learn to poop.
Especially so they can watch how to poop on YouTube.
Yeah, you might be able to watch an instructional video on how to open one's bowels.
I'm not searching YouTube to find out, but I'm sure it exists there. Or if it doesn't, Bing Video, because anything's on there.
Yeah. I know what I think for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying not to make loads of poop-based jokes. It'd be a bit of me, wouldn't it? Do you think that was a bit crap? Parp. Okay.
I'll
Go on
let you off.
3, 2, 1. Oh, you're both correct. It's true.
Ooh,
Yeah,
we've gone it the same way every
Yeah.
time. There's no jeopardy in this. There's no
Well,
conflict in
there
this
is,
story.
because if you both win, then you're both going to have to pop these things and he can't escape.
I think if we get the exact same thing, there's 3 people in the room and there's 3 balloons.
This is true.
Okay. I'm upset by this one. So number 5 is the zip line. We're mining a kind of theme here.
That's the thing you find in play parks.
Yes, yeah, you'd think. Or it's a rubber tubing with a special unidirectional attachment that lets you stay at your desk while you need to go to pee, as long as the nearest toilet is no more than 15 metres away.
It's basically a scale electrics track for your urine.
Now, I don't want to give this away, but I have actually been using one for the entire duration of this video recording.
That would explain the strange tinkling noise in the background of this video.
Oh, that's the cat's got a piano.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. I don't. There's so many implications to this.
long
but
range thing has got to be.
Why is it called the? No. I'm giving away my thoughts, and I want you to lose. And I want you to lose hard.
No, this is something that somebody do.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Oh, it's false.
You tried to throw me off there, didn't
Yeah.
you? The idea of someone treading on it, like as they go by, because we've all worked with someone like Karen who can't use the photocopier.
Yeah.
And like she photocopied her bum, but accidentally because she fell on it. Like she'd tread on that, and you'd get some kind of blowback. It's not what you need, is it?
It wouldn't just be the treaders. It'd be that one pillock always rolls around on their wheelie chair, refusing to get up everywhere.
What you trying to say, mate?
That you need to stand up, dude. I'm afraid you're going to get DVT. I'm scared.
I once had a wheelie chair race in my office, and in attempting to pull back my opponent, slapped a woman round the face. Number 6, then, the datepler. A stapler that stamps the current date on the corner of the paper at the same time as stapling. It's convenient.
Yeah, of course. I mean, who doesn't need to know when this piece of paper was stapled?
If you work in a highly notarized environment, I could see this being quite useful.
Yeah.
You look deep in thought.
I'm just imagining how often it would need Changing every day.
Every
presumably.
day. Depending also on
Or whether
when the
it-
staples run out.
Whether it reshapes the staples.
Now, if you had a Wi-Fi enabled datepler with a little chip in it, so it updated the date automatically,
Well, this is the thing.
that would be amazing.
That would be
I'd probably buy one of them.
just for the novelty value.
Okay, are we
Yeah.
going to vote?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh, and it's false.
Oh, but I
Alan-
really wanted
Alan
it to
gets
be
that one.
true.
The practicalities of it were just ridiculous. Are the staples shaped in the date, or does it shape the staples into the date? How does it
no,
function?
It just has a stamp
staples.
at the end. As the staple goes through, you're already stamping.
There is actually there is a good
pressing
mock-up.
down.
There is a good mock-up of this, but it's not an actual product. But basically, it's like the stamps you get where you turn little wheels on and it
Yeah.
it stamps the date. It's
Yeah.
that, but combined to a stapler. But
Wow.
it's not an actual product.
I'm genuinely upset that that's not real. It's number 7 then.
Yeah.
The pen cap eating utensils, ballpoint pen lids that serve as knives, forks, and spoons.
Okay. People do love to chew on a pen lid.
I have chewed a pen lid from time to time.
I chewed one once. It exploded in my mouth. Never
I
again.
once managed to miss a lesson of Spanish, which was muy bueno, because I chewed on a red pen
Yeah.
and it had exploded in my mouth. But when I was like, and ink tastes disgusting.
Yeah.
It looked like I was bleeding from the mouth, and they sent me to the nurse. So I just went to the toilet, swilled it out, and then just went and sat down in the quad. We had a quad.
Yeah.
My schooling was not as posh as that makes it sound.
I was going to say, all right, 90210.
Ooh, the quads of Eton. So, ballpoint pen lids, which double as knives, forks, and spoons.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Ooh. And it's true.
Yes!
Back level.
Suck it, Aaron. From a pen lid.
Yeah, so these are actually kind of plastic that's been formed into the shapes of knives, forks, and spoons that you can put on your ballpoint pen, and you can buy them on Amazon.
Does the pen itself then act as like the shaft of the implement?
Correct.
That's what I had in my head. Initially, I had just kind of like the lid, and you take it off and use it on its own. And then I worked out where they were going. I was like, "Yes, you beauty." Okay, so we're neck and neck. Okay, so number 8, don't flush it.
Never had that advice before.
Because it's washable toilet paper. Throw it in a bin rather than down the loo, then pop it in a washing machine, and it's as good as new. That's a proper. Now, do you know one thing I hate about going to foreign countries? This isn't racist.
No. You're not allowed to throw the toilet paper down the toilet because
Yeah.
they're used sewage system can't cope.
They
with
have a poop bin,
it. Yeah.
and you have to put your poopy paper in the poop bin,
Yeah.
or your pee-pee paper in the poop bin if you're a lady.
Yeah. So it just sits there and ferments.
Are you
Dress up
ready to
like a
count us
dog
in?
then. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh. So, this one's interesting. In that the product concept, don't flush it,
Okay.
is false, but the actual idea of washable toilet paper is true.
Okay.
So washable toilet paper does exist. It's called the family cloth.
What? Because everyone can share it.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, well, I'll give both of you half a point.
But we're both right. We should get a full point.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Okay, number 9, wigs for cats. Does exactly what it says on the tin. Help your moggy be at the peak of fashion with these stylish nylon wigs.
Cats don't need wigs. They have hair on their heads.
Okay,
They don't get balding problems.
you never worn a wig.
I have worn a wig,
Okay, but you got hair.
but I don't feel like cats like dress up.
Do they not?
No.
Some cats like boots. Some cats like jumpers.
No, they don't.
My cat's got a unicorn costume
All right. Good for your cat.
that she picked out herself at the shop. Okay,
3, 2, 1. Oh, it is true.
yeah, of course it is.
Yes, and actually there was a book produced a couple of years ago called Glamourpuss, which has photographs of cats wearing these wigs.
Excellent. I'm totally buying that.
Not quite as, but nearly as bad as the butt necklace for cats.
Oh yeah.
butt jewelry.
Oh, they're horrible.
It makes it worse.
Can you
really
explain, can you
draws
explain
attention
what
to
it
it.
is?
So it's basically a necklace that you put around your cat's tail that then puts a jewel over the cat's anus, so you never have to see it.
Right, number 10 then, the decider,
Yeah.
because I whinged. Number 10 is the butter stick. A glue stick, but with butter instead of glue, so you can easily apply it to your toast. The butter stick. All one word.
For a brief second, I thought it meant it's meant to be used like a glue stick, but with butter. Considering I've seen Colin eat squeezy cheese.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Friend of show.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen. Yeah, it just seems like something that people would do for convenience.
Okay. I'm going to let you vote on your own. If you're right, I will deal with the balloons. If you're wrong, you deal with the balloons. How about that?
All right.
Rather than us both voting.
3, 2, 1. It is true.
I knew it was
Yeah.
true because I've seen it.
Have
Yeah.
you?
Yes.
So there are prototype concepts of this, but this was actually realised in another product called the Butter Boss that was successfully kickstarted.
Oh, Kickstarter.
Oh my. Okay.
And we do have our own prototype
Okay.
that we can try out.
Have you seriously?
We buttered.
Did you go and use my toaster while I was in the toilet?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'll let you butter your piece.
So let's see how
Hold me.
effective this product actually is.
It really is a buttery stick. It works. It works. This is madness.
This is the best thing that's ever happened. Oh, it won't go. It won't go down now. Let me. Oh God. This is terrible.
It's just got all floppy.
I can't help but think a bit of heat to the toast would help. There we go. I think
You've used all the buttery stick. Yeah,
I've
yeah,
done
good.
admirably. Admirably? Yes, I have been sea-based here. Oh, double trouble.
Butter's all dribbling everywhere.
I think I may have used all the butter.
Used all the butter.
This is my revenge. Dry toast for you. Oh,
Yay.
it's fine. It holds the shape until it touches the toast, at which point it just bends.
Just turns into a floppy mess. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have the... It was cold when you gave it to me. It's been in the fridge, hasn't it? Sort of. How can it sort of be in the fridge? Ah, there's a cool bag with a little block of ice. Okay.
All right, that's not actually terrible, but
This is amazing. There you go.
here's where we find out it's actually
Okay.
glue.
I normally like a lot more butter. So, well, that's going to help, isn't it? I'm just going to get a corner. Dabbing away. Right, there we go.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Ding. That is not fresh toast. Quite chewy.
Why is it blue on the side?
What's blue?
Nothing.
Okay.
So how do we rate the butter stick as a concept?
How much butter was in there?
About a glue stick's worth.
Don't say stuff like that while I'm eating. I might die. Okay.
I mean, it was easier to spread than try to get the stuff that's out of the fridge and put it on your toast straight away.
That was one of the stupidest ideas I've ever seen. I'm not going to lie. I enjoyed it.
It was fun.
I enjoy stupid things, but it was not in any way practical.
No.
Brilliant. Am I going to have to pop some balloons now?
Yes.
Okay. So these already had a bit of sellotape on them. So these two are firmly attached to the table. I'm going to do this one last because it's a bit loose. So I'm going to try to perfect my technique. Now,
Okay.
if I was to use my face to pop this balloon,
Okay.
Would there be any chance of me losing an eye?
There's nothing sharp on the table.
I'm quite concerned about losing an eye.
We do have the medical team on standby.
That's the cat.
I genuinely don't want to look.
Let's go for an easy win first.
Oh.
I'm genuinely frightened. Okay, I might break the table. That's quite pointy.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't work.
It's not your hand. I think I heard the thump of your elbow hitting the table there.
I'm sure you can bite this one.
These are some of the angriest balloons I've ever encountered. I would, but I'm scared. I have a real thing about teeth. Don't like.
Rather than break it in your face, you can hold the balloon still. I think that might be fair. Oh!
I wasn't expecting. Okay. Well, I hope that was inventive enough for everybody. I nearly had a fucking heart attack that last one. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed that, then please do the liking, the sharing, the subscribing. But please tell someone that you think would enjoy this. Show it to them, tie them down, and make them watch it. Because that's the best way for us to grow as a channel and as people. Have you learned something today, Aaron?
I always learn something with you when I'm with. Yeah, I always learn something when I'm with you, Brian.
I've learned that you're the kind of bastard that just watch me try to pop a balloon with my face and not help. So thank you very much. Until next time, Nightlings. Good night, Internet.